Hey guys, this is Taib Salman here, back with the next video. So in this video we'll be covering the data structures in Go. So namely we'll be covering maps and slices which is present in the Golang. So without wasting much time, let's get to the screen. Let me create a new file named data structures for this tutorial. I'll be naming data structures.go. So let me start with the bare bones of the Golang program. So this time, instead of using the fmt package for printing, I'll be using a package called log, okay, which is similar to kind of similar with the format for printing. So import log. So guys, we create a map with this syntax. So we'll give the var variable name. So I'll be naming it my map, okay, so which is equals to, so we need to use a make function. Then inside that we need to do a map. So map, then key, then value. So let me write this down first, then I'll let you know what is the map is. Okay, now if you see this line of code, this is how we will be declaring a map, okay, which is having string and string. So what do you mean by this? This will not come in quotations, okay. Now map usually stores the values in key value pairs. Not usually, it always keeps with the key value pairs. For example, if I give something like name equals Tayyip Salman and channel equals born to program. So if you see here, right, so a name is a key here, okay, name is a key, and whatever value it is assigned to, it's a value, right. And if I talk about channel, so similarly channel is a key and born to program is a value getting stored into the in this key, so the key channel. So this we can create it easily with the help of maps. So if we try to relate, right, in particular key value pairs, so simply we can make use of this map. So if I talk about other programming languages, map you can consider similar to for example associative array in PHP, a dictionary in Python, and an object in JavaScript, right. So if you are not aware of this, let me know in the comment section. I'll make a separate video on that. So for this Golang sake, let's get started with the my map. So my map, as you can see, it has a key and value. So whatever you keep inside this square bracket, that is the type of the key. For example, name here is a string, so I have kept a string here, and whatever value I am storing, that is Tayyip Salman, it is also a string, so I have kept again as a string for the value. Now let's try to populate few things here. For example, let me put my map, so we can give the key as within a quotations because we are using a string, right. So let me use the same below one, my name, okay, name equals, let me assign it to Tayyip Salman. Then let me use my channel, not my channel, sorry, my map of channel equals to born to program, so with a capital P. Okay, now let's try to print them and see whether we'll be able to access it. So let me use this time log, which we have imported. So same println function will be there. So in this one I'll be using hi, my name is colon, then I'll be passing my map of name because I'm trying to access whatever I kept in the key name here, okay. So what I've kept in the name, I'm trying to access it here. So similarly, let me copy the same line, okay, and let me put it here, and my channel is, so instead of name I'll be putting channel here. So go run structures.go. Here you go guys. So here we are getting hi, my name is Tayyip Salman and my channel is born to program. Now after initializing, what happens if I try to change a particular value, right? For example, if this is the map, right, my map, so I'm gonna rename the for example name, right. So my name, let me change it to just Tayyip here, okay. Then if I try to run this program, So it should print Tayyab, not Tayyab Salman. So as we can see here, my name is Tayyab is only coming, right? Now what happens if I try to add a particular key to this existing map? So let me try doing that. So along with this channel, I will name it, let me copy that line first. No need to copy, I'll type it, right? So let me write my map of my other channel equals, let me give some line like I do not have anything, so let's just me write anything like something here. Okay, I'm saving it. Now if I run this program, we should not see this something getting printed. So for that I need to write a print statement. Okay, so here I will write, and my other channel is, here I need to do my hyphen other hyphen channel. Now let's try to execute this. Let me clear the screen. Go run datastructures.go. As you can see here guys, my other channel is also coming. Now as we have seen here, we can add a key at any point of time into this data structures, which we call it as a map, and not only of string and stream type, we can also keep a map containing int, integer, string integers, all those combinations we can keep. Just for this example sake, let's create another map. So let's call it my other map. So I'm going to use the shorthand rule this time for assignment. So I'll be using make a map of, I'm going to keep string here, okay, and the value I'm putting as an int. So let's check this also out. So I'm going to assign my other map of first equals number 1, okay, then my other map of second equals 2. Okay, now let's try to print them. Log.println, I'm gonna write first colon, I'm gonna write my other map of first. So there should be an error here with this statement, because I have declared it in a small case and I have used a capital case here. This is to show one case to you. Okay, so let me use the second here. So I'm going to use this normal second. Now let's try to print them. So before printing, let me comment these 3 guys here. We don't want to see them now because we have already seen. So the program is running and executed. As you can see here guys, first is showing 0 and second is showing 2. So why it is happening? Because if you see here, the first which I have used is of capital S. Okay, and the first which I am trying to access is small f, right? So we have seen in my previous video also about default variables. If you have not seen, I will leave the link in the description, and also put somewhere here, maybe in the top left or right of the video. Okay, you can check that out. So that video we have seen the default values of integer is 0. So as you can see here, after running, so for the first it is showing 0, even though we have assigned number 1 to the first, right? So why this happened? Because this first is not declared, or it's not assigned any value. So let me re-put the first with the capital S, and again try to run this program. Go run go. As you can see, first is getting printed 1 and second is getting printed 2. So that was the part 1 of this video guys, where we talked about the maps present in the Golang. So in the part 2, we'll be talking about slices, which is another data type present in the Golang. So guys, slice in Golang is similar to an indexed array in PHP, a list in Python, and an array in JavaScript. So if you want to know more about them, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll make separate videos on them as well. Now let me present my screen to show how a slice is declared, or how we can put the values into the slice. So, if we declare a single variable, right? So simply we'll use var, so variable name. Let me put variable 1 and which type it belongs to, right? So this is the declaration of a variable, right, of type integer. So for this example, to keep it simple, I'm just gonna use the integer slice in this. You can similarly create for boolean slices, string slices as well. Now this is the way how we declare a variable. So in order for a list to be get declared, right, so which contains only integer type of data, so simply what we have to do is before this int keyword, so which is here, so simply we have to put two square brackets like open and close. So that this is the declaration of how we declare, not how we declare in the Go, how to declare a slice, right. So instead of using my variable name, let me use my slice here. So now this is a slice of containing only integer numbers. Now how do we put values into the slice? So simply we can put it with the help of append function. So let me use append function, append. So I'm gonna pass the reference of my slice, then I'm gonna pass 1. Okay, now let me copy paste them. So now 1, 2, 3 are the values which we are keeping in this slice. Now let me try to print them by using the println. Now I'm gonna use my slice, saving it. So let's see what output does it generate. So the program is running. As you can see here, it printed as 1, 2 and 3. So right, because when do we use slice, right? So if you have one variable or maybe within 5 to 10 number of variables of similar type, you can simply declare those variables and you can use them. So what if you have hundreds and thousands of variables in your code, right? So keeping them tracked by single individual variables, it will be difficult. So in that case, we'll be using slice. So now we have seen how to declare a slice and how to put values into the slice. Okay, this is the bonus part of this video. So one thing which we have to keep a note is in map, right, in map data structures, the way we keep the values, we may not get it back when we try to read them, right? For example, say in map we have kept first name, then my channel, then my other channel, right? So when we try to read out of it, we may not get in the same order, right? We will not get the name as first, we will not get the channel as second. Means the random of the sequence or the order of the values which we have kept into that structure, they may not be same. Okay, but what happens in slice is the order in which we have kept the values, when we try to access it, it will be same as we have kept it. Okay, now let's check that quickly in my screen, onto my screen. Okay, this slice, now let me add a few more, maybe add 4 and 5 as well, 4 and 5. And in the map, let's try to print the map. Okay, so I'm trying to print the map here. So if you see here, map is first containing name, then the channel, then my other channel. Okay, if you see slice, it is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order. Okay, now let's try to print them. So I'm gonna clear the screen and I'm gonna run the program. Now it's running. If you see, this is a map which got printed. Okay, the first element which you encounter is a channel. Okay, then my other channel came into the screen, then on the last name came. If you see here, right, name E is ending in the next line here. But if you see the slice, the order is same, it is not changing at all, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is the behavior of both of these data structures. In Go, it's like this only. So means if you put any data into the map, when we try to read it, the order of the elements will always be random, where in case of a list, the elements in the, sorry, I said list, right? So the elements in the slice will always be in order in which we have kept it. So let's quickly recall. So we have discussed about the data structures in Golang. Namely, we have seen how to declare a map, how to put the values, and how to access the values from map, and also how to update the keys in it. Second thing, we have discussed about the slices present in Golang, how to declare a slice, how to put values into it. So in upcoming videos, I'll be making videos about the functions which we can do on slice as well as on map, and also the other different topics of Golang. So that's it for this video, guys. Till then, take care. Bye bye.